When Qobuz Connect finally arrived, it kind of felt like a long overdue course correction in the streaming world. Audiophiles have really been begging for this for years.
It's been 84 years.
Proper, native, high-res streaming straight from the Qobuz app to your hi-fi system. No middleman, no clunky third-party interface, and no compression in sight. And while Qobuz is the newest member of the Connect family, the idea isn't new itself. Spotify pioneered it years ago with Spotify Connect. Arguably the most intuitive, low-friction way to stream music to your hi-fi. Despite Spotify's lossy limits, Connect was brilliant. It let you use the app that you already knew and loved, and it kept your phone out of the signal path. So it makes perfect sense that both Tidal and now Qobuz have rolled out their own Connect platforms, delivering that same seamless experience, only this time in that full high-res flavor. Now, direct from cloud playback, native app control, interruption-free listening, and what I like to call service flavor are really the standout features of Connect functionality. This is a major boon for a few reasons. It means that the stream comes straight from the service's own server to your network player, rather than being routed through a phone or a laptop first. And this ensures that the highest available resolution, minimal jitter, and no signal degradation from the device handoffs. Instead, your phone or your tablet simply become the remote. This might be Connect's most laudable feature. You browse, you queue, and you control playback directly within the Tidal or the Qobuz app without ever needing to access third-party interfaces or companion software. Now, I have made this argument in a previous video, but I think it stands. While the Audiolab app for the 9000N works really well and is actually super intuitive, there simply isn't a third-party platform, not Bluos, Hios, or even Musiccast, that holds a candle to the native streaming app experience. Using Tidal, Qobuz, or Spotify directly is always the easiest, most intuitive way to stream your music, period. This one means that your music keeps playing even if you get a call, you switch apps, or you put your device to sleep. The stream is independent of your phone, so, and this one's a big one, there is no battery drain and no dropouts. Now this one harkens back to native app control, but in a more nuanced, human way, because each streaming platform has its own way of presenting music, its own design language, its own culture and tone. Tidal has always felt distinctly American. Bold fonts, big cover art, and playlists that lean heavily towards hip-hop, R&B, and pop. Perhaps that's the lingering reflection of Jay-Z's influence as a founding stakeholder and board member. But it gives Tidal an identity rooted in the mainstream of modern American music culture. Qobuz, by contrast, feels like the audiophiles salon. Its interface is understated, editorially driven, and proudly European in tone. The playlists lean towards jazz, classical, high-fidelity recordings, with in-depth liner notes and artist essays that appeal to listeners who kind of want to understand the craft as much as hear it. And Spotify, well, this one kind of feels more like an entertainment hub these days than just a pure music platform. Albums live alongside podcasts, videocasts, and now audiobooks, all threaded through a single, highly social interface. Spotify's algorithmic curation is still probably unmatched for discovery. It's designed for exploration and convenience rather than just all-out audiophile perfection. Its experience is playful, it's connected and communal, kind of the digital equivalent of flicking through records with your friends rather than just sitting down for a reference listen. So while the technical side of playback might be neutral, the experience of these services, how they curate, how they communicate, and how they make you feel about your listening, well, that absolutely carries a flavor of its own, and it's a really cool feature of Connect. Despite coming from different services, all Connect systems work almost identically. Once your network player is set up with its third-party app and everything's on the same Wi-Fi or wired network, you simply open your app of choice, Tidal, Qobuz, Spotify, and start playing. From there, just look for the speaker or device icon, usually in the now playing screen. Tap it, select your device. In our case, we're using the Audiolab 9000N network player, and within seconds, the stream is handed off directly from the cloud to the network player. It's that easy. Now, it is worth noting that not every network streamer supports Connect functionality for each service. Each service requires its own certification and integration, so devices without those official licenses will rely on alternatives. But one highly lauded piece of streaming kit that supports all three is none other than Audiolab's 9000N. Audiolab's 9000N marks the brand's first truly high-end streamer, purpose-built for audiophiles who want native access to Tidal, Qobuz, or Roon in full resolution. It boasts flagship-grade architecture with an ESS Sabre 9038 Pro DAC at its core, supported by precision-engineered circuitry designed to extract the chip's full dynamic potential. There's hyper-accurate clocking, ultra-low noise design, and bit-perfect handling up to 768 kHz and DSD 512. Where previous Audiolab streamers relied on DTS Play-Fi, 9000N moves to a custom Audiolab developed streaming platform built atop Lumin architecture, leveraging the stability, speed, and intuitive design language of Lumin's renowned streaming products. The 4.3-inch color display shows album art, as well as bit depth and sample rate, a reassuring little bit of comfort I've found with the higher your streaming quality, making the 9000N as informative as it is elegant. With inbuilt Tidal Connect, Qobuz Connect, Spotify Connect, room-ready certification, and full AirPlay 2 support for all of those Apple Music heathens, it pairs beautifully with every ecosystem. Sure, it handles the big stuff, ultra-high resolution formats like DSD from NAS drives, but the real magic is how effortlessly it delivers high-res streaming from Tidal and Qobuz in pure, uncompressed and uninterrupted bliss. This is what digital done right looks like. This is audiophile grade streaming without the friction. For those of us who have been around high-end streaming long enough, it is almost comical to look back at what we tolerated. UPnP menus, broken apps, platforms that felt like they were built by committees rather than anybody who actually listens to music. If you wanted fidelity, what you got was friction. But Connect has changed the landscape. Suddenly, the dream was possible. Spotify proved that you could connect natively to a hi-fi system the same way that you would pair with a simple pair of earbuds. Effortless, intuitive, instant. And it gave us hope. And only a few short years later, with first Tidal and now Qobuz, that dream is alive. The highest resolution your system can handle, delivered through the simplest, most intuitive path. No compromises, no workarounds, just music exactly the way that it was supposed to be. Well, that's it for me, guys. I hope you learned just a little bit more about Connect, how it works, and the benefits of it. If there's anything that you want to know more about any of the products that you've seen in this video today, simply head on over to avrevolution.com.au or leave us a comment below. We will endeavor to get back to you as soon as possible. I'm Matt. It's been a blast. I will see you in the next one.